All right, movie and TV streaming. I'm sure all your friends are watching movies online and you're wondering what it is. Now, I'm going to be going through, let's get to the agenda, what it is, what streaming services are available in Australia. Then I'm going to just run through the difference because there's free and paid subscriptions. And I'll demonstrate the use of SBS On Demand, which is a free online service. And then we'll look at data and the limitations and what you require. And then there'll be Q&A, and I'll just run through the Be Connected program briefly. And as I say, any questions, feel free to chat to me during the session. Now, have you ever missed a favorite episode on TV? Or were you unable to visit the cinema when a really good movie that you were looking forward to was showing and you never got there? Well, this is how you can actually look at it. You can go onto streaming services. It's a solution, a way to catch up on any TV show you've missed, and then to choose a movie you missed, and you can watch it at your leisure in the comfort of your home. Not only that, you can watch it anywhere, at any time, at your own pace, on any device. So, you're all asking, what is online streaming? Well, online streaming is basically showing a video or a movie real time. So you're not downloading it to your computer and then watching it. You're actually watching it real time from that particular source of where the movie's coming from. You get it on websites, and there's a huge library of TV shows and movies. And it's an alternative to watching Foxtel and satellite. So if there's no movies or TV that you want to watch on Foxtel, this is the solution. So it's the online entertainment source for TV shows and movies, and it's very easily accessible. The online streaming services usually have a huge library of TV shows and films, and they let you choose from it. Most of them have tons of different genres and types, so you have a lot to choose from. And especially during the COVID and this pandemic, there's been a limit to the number of guests allowed at weddings and funerals and parties. Online streaming is another way of sharing the event with your friends, both locally and overseas. And they can watch it live, and they can send messages and can have some sort of interaction. In fact, I'm streaming a friend of mine's son's wedding online on the 6th of November, and they've got people from Budapest and Croatia and America and New Zealand all wanting to watch, and obviously they can't get to the wedding. So, and this girl had planned a huge wedding in Serbia, and it was meant to be last month. So this is what they're doing now. Now you might be wondering how these free online services are managing to pay the fees of running a website and afford all the TV shows and movies. Well, most of them are usually earning their revenue by using advertisements on their websites. So when you visit their website, you'll see little boxes to click to look at adverts, but also for free subscription, there are advert breaks. And obviously that's how they earn their money. And they are offering a free content. So why not show a bit of love for the service? Now just to run through what's available in Australia. I've mentioned there are subscription and free services. The subscription services, which consist of what I've got on the left-hand column here, which is 10 All Access, Amazon Prime, Apple TV Plus, Binge, Disney Plus, Foxtel Now, Kayo, Netflix, and Stan. They're all available at fairly affordable prices. In fact, I know people who don't use their Foxtel. They rather just subscribe to KO for sport and Netflix for movies, and then they can catch up on TV on SBS on demand. So it is an alternative. But you are paying a monthly subscription, so they don't cover their costs by showing adverts either. And usually when you sign up, you get a free trial month. However, the ownership of the content, if you stop paying, you won't be able to view it anymore. And the monthly subscription begins automatically once your free trial is up. So when you register, you ask for your payment details, your credit card or PayPal, and it automatically starts charging you after a month. So you will need to diarize to cancel the subscription if you do not want to continue with it. Otherwise, you'll be debited automatically each month, although it is quite easy to cancel it. The free services take advantage of what the internet has to offer. And here you can catch up on shows and TV programs that you might have missed. It's free of charge, and all of these you can watch on multiple devices. So you can watch it on your laptop, on your computer, on your iPhone, on your iPad, and on your TV. But with the free services, the programs don't stay on a catch-up service indefinitely. So it makes it difficult to binge watch a series. And as I mentioned, there are ad breaks. So there's no questions so far. Just let me know if you can't hear or you can't see, because I wouldn't know. Anyhow, what I've decided to do is give you a demonstration of the use of SBS On Demand. The other free services are much the same to register and to watch. So I've just chosen one. So what I'm going to do is stop sharing my screen and go on to SBS On Demand. Yeah, when you first go on, you obviously have to register. And when you register, you click on, first of all, you go to the web browser or your search engine and you search for sbs.com.au, and it comes up with this screen it's showing at the moment. And to register, you go to the little button at the top which says sign up. I'm just going to change my screen and show you. Once you've clicked on that sign up or sign in, it asks you for your email address and you put in a password and then you sign in. You'll notice that you can also sign in with your Apple ID. At the bottom of the screen, it gives you the alternatives. So you can, if you just clicked on Apple, it would either, if your Apple password isn't memorized by your computer, it will ask you for the password and your email. Or otherwise, and if you say you want to sign up with Facebook, it just takes you straight in and it remembers your details from there. But if you wanted to create an account, I've already created an account, so I'm not going to actually create another one. But what it does is it asks you for your details simply, and I'm going to go into this, why do I need an account? So you can see. So they actually say there that they require you to create an account to access a service or particular functions within that service. So they're telling you it's free, quick and easy, and your account can be used across all your favorite SBS apps and devices where you're required to log in. So you can use the same account to log into your iPad, your iPhone, your computer, and your TV. And what it does is it builds a personalized experience for you. And you can go through this at your leisure. It just tells you what they do with your information. And they tell you why you must provide your information. So they actually say here, you don't have to give us all the information we ask you to provide, but you may not be able to access our services and you may miss out on receiving valuable information and offers about us and our services. So once you've signed in, you get to the home screen, which looks something like this. Now you'll see it's got a ribbon menu at the top, and it's got choices. So you can go home, you can look at what's on demand. There's a guide, which gives you a guide by channel, by genre, by language. These different programs. So the guide, I'll just go into guide, and you'll see.
Excuse me, I can only see you. I can't see the screens.
Oh, really? Can nobody see the screens? Okay, let me stop sharing and go in again. So I was going through the sign in. There's the sign in at the top there where it says sign in or create an account.
Yeah.
Where my cursor is at the moment. So I went into that earlier. And then also I looked at about SBS. Where did it go?
Yeah.
Just go home. Yeah, when you sign in, that's when it gets, when you find out all the information that I was talking about, why you must register and everything. And then once you've signed in, I'm just going to sign in. Are you all okay? Okay, now I've signed in myself. I already had an account. And we're back to the home page, which hopefully you can all see. So now we can look at the top, and you can see there's a guide which tells you by channel, by genre, by language. Programs, you can listen to the radio. It gives you different radio channels, the news, sport, cycling, football, movies, etc. Now, if you wanted to watch something, you can just choose something. So let's just choose, let's look at movies. So you'll see there's a TV movie guide.
Yes.
And if you page down the screen, you'll see different choices. And you can search for movies. If there's a particular movie you want to watch, you can actually do a search for it. So if you wanted to watch a particular movie that you might have missed, you just put it into the search. And what movie can I? Let me just put in that, because every movie starts with that. And there you'll get a list of movies. So if you wanted to watch a particular subject, you'll be able to choose it there.
Fine.
So we can watch about Trump. I'll just go into that just so you can see what the screen. Okay, let's just look at Fargo. It comes up with Fargo as a movie. Now you'll see on the screen, it's got that orangey yellow play box. That's where you play it. And you'll see at the top here, it's got on the ribbon menu, it's got something called favorites.
Yes.
Now what you can do is you can put movies into your favorites, so you can go back and watch them. If you look at my favorites, you'll see I've got 2 movies there. So I can go back, and that's another thing they do with your information, is they find out what sort of movies you enjoy and they suggest them. But they don't put them into the favorites. You can search for it, put it into your favorites, and then watch it at your leisure. So if we just click on a movie, so as I say, you'd click on that orange play, and we'll go into the screen. Now, there is sound straight away. If you want to mute it, you simply click on this little speaker on the left-hand bottom, and it's muted, so now you can hear me again. On the very left, there's 2 horizontal bars. With those 2 horizontal bars, if you click that, it would pause the movie. That gives you a chance to go and get a cup of coffee, or make dinner, or answer the doorbell or the phone, whatever you need to do. And then when you get back to it, you can simply press the arrow and start playing again.
Ah, yes.
On just next to the mute button, you'll see there's a bar there. That's for the volume. So if you click that and you had volume, you could actually reduce the volume there. You just slide it up and down.
Of a new generation. And the adventure.
I'm just going to mute it so you can hear me. On the bar above, you'll see it's got a timer, and that little orange dot is moving. That's how far the movie's gone, and the amount at the end, the 56, tells you how long that series is. And those little horizontal bars on this line are where the ad breaks are. So when it gets there, it'll show an advert. On the right hand side, there's this box with the corners of the box highlighted. That'll take you into the full screen. So that'll highlight your whole screen so you can watch the movie like in a movie theater. And then the cog-like icon is the settings. You can just change your video quality or choose whether you want subtitles or not. So those are the controls. Now, if you chose a movie and it started and you decided, oh, I don't want to watch this anymore, this little arrow on the left-hand top allows you to go back, and you can change your movie and choose another one.
Fine.
Okay. Good. Well, I must tell you that SBS, all of these free, actually all of them, you can watch on a smart TV. So if you have a smart TV and you click on the smart TV button, it should give you the opportunity to choose between Netflix and iView and Binge and whatever you want to watch. If you haven't got a smart TV and you want to watch these movies on your TV, you could link your computer to the TV with a cable or an HD. It's normally an HDMI cable.
So yes, I do that.
Do you? Oh, great.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So that was SBS On Demand. I'm just going to stop sharing my screen so we can go back to the slideshow. So I've been through how to create a new account. So I'm just going to go to the next slide. And I've been through the controls. Now you can get a copy of this presentation, so you'll see these controls. I went through all of them when I was in SBS On Demand. Now I'm going to explain gigabytes, because before you talk about how much data it uses, you need to understand how data is measured in computer language. So I'm sure you all know what a kilogram is, and that it's made up of grams and it measures mass. Well, a gigabyte is the same sort of thing, except it measures data capacity. And just like a kilogram starts off with kilos, a gigabyte starts off with bits. A bit is the smallest unit of data in computing. And a bit is only measured in noughts and ones. So if you see a word that's made up of just noughts and ones, you know you're looking at computer language. Then you get the next size, which is a nibble, which is 4 bits. And then you can get a byte, which is 8 bits. And that's a single letter on a keyboard. So you can relate this to the size of your hard drive, because a lot of people have got maybe 250 or 512 or 1 gigabyte or a terabyte of hard drive capacity. So you can appreciate that if a byte is a single letter, it takes a lot of single letters to use up all that data. Then you get the kilobyte, which is 1,000 bytes, and that's the size of a clip art image. A megabyte, which is basically a song. And then you get the gigabyte, which holds the contents of the book on a shelf or a movie. So, you know, you can have a lot of information. And then the terabyte is equivalent basically to 200 movies. So how much data does movie and TV streaming use? Now this gives you an idea. So Netflix, for high quality video, you're looking at 3 gigabytes per hour. Foxtel Play, the highest is 3.2 gigabytes per hour. The streaming, the iView and SBS On Demand, it uses up to 300 megabits per hour of data, and the SBS On Demand, a 60-minute video up to 675 megabits of data. Now, if you compare this to most NBN or network contracts that you actually get quite a lot of data through the NBN. Most of most of what you register for nowadays gives you a lot of data, and with NBN it's quite fast as well. So obviously you need the speed for the playback, otherwise it takes a long time to get, it's called a buffer. When the movie starts streaming, it buffs. And I'm sure if you've ever downloaded a movie from Foxtel, it sometimes takes a long time and it queues and you wait forever. And that's basically because the internet is a bit slow. And so you need this, it's nice to have the speed, but it's not necessary. And you can also watch this on your phone using your phone data, but it can get quite pricey. So I'd recommend that you connect to a Wi-Fi or an internet before you use these. So you obviously know, you're familiar with Netflix. So I won't go through Netflix. Are there any questions so far?
No.
And have you all watched the slideshow for Be Connected, or would you like to watch it now?
Which one?
Be Connected. Have you been onto the website at all? What I'm going to do is I'm going to take you to the Be Connected website just to show you what it is about.
Right.
Stop sharing my screen. Basically what the Be Connected is about, it's trying to encourage everyone to use what's available on the internet. And IT for Retirees is a partner of the Be Connected program. And just a little bit about ourselves. We've got a team of 19 trainers in Sydney, the Central Coast, Brisbane, Gold Coast, Melbourne, and Adelaide. And I'm based in Sydney. And we can come to your home for private lessons, which are chargeable, to help you with your IT needs. And we've got a relationship with Be Connected. And that's one of the reasons we need to tell you about Be Connected during the presentation. Now, if you look at the top right-hand corner of the can you see the Be Connected site that I'm showing you? You can see it. On the top right-hand corner, you'll see it says sign in/app. To get into Be Connected, on your search page, or the top of the screen here, you would type beconnected.esafety.gov.au, or you could do a search for it and it'll come up with it. So when you first get in, you need to sign in. And that's on the top right hand corner. And you can only use Be Connected on computer. The sign up only shows on the right hand top on a computer. On tablets and smartphones, you've got 3 horizontal lines in the top right-hand corner, which would open a menu, and there you can sign in. So you can sign in. If you already have an account, you obviously put in your email and password. And then you fill in a short form with some information about you, just so they know it's you next time. And then you can sign up for free and you can start exploring. Now, once you're in, you'll find there's a topic library. You can find local help. It's a way to be connected with other people. In the topic library, because I've just been going through streaming and online TV and movies, I thought I'd just show you part of the topic library. You get courses, and there's all sorts of things. As you can see here, there's online shopping, socializing online, using Facebook, using a digital camera. Then the last one is actually watching and listening online. So this actually shows you how to watch TV online and to access catch-up services like ABC iView and SBS On Command. So just to go into it, just so you can see what it looks like. So it gives you a couple of, these aren't, they're not live streaming. It's just recorded movies. So you'll learn how to watch TV online and access catch-up services. And you'll see these different modules, so you can watch and listen online, what's on the box, catch up on TV, hitting the right notes, YouTube, get tuned in unlike music and a world of choice. And it also gives you the option to download and print the guides, which is quite nice. So if we just go to watch and listen online, just to give you an idea of what it's like. So it basically runs through a few slideshows. And if you decide that you know this all and you don't need to look at it, you can simply go, you'll see that it says at the top right, you've completed 25%. But if you decide not to carry on, you can simply go to that close activity arrow left of your screen at the top, and you get back to the menu. And you can go back to the topic library, and topic library allows you to search for topics you might be interested in. You can also look at all topics. And then there's obviously essentials, the absolute basics, getting to know your device. So there's a lot of information there. And then if you want to go back to their homepage, you simply click home. So in the topic library, each topic contains 4 to 5 modules and submodules. And they're short, as you saw, they're 2 to 5 minute recordings, and you can watch them multiple times. So you can learn at your own pace, and you can tailor your training plan to your own needs. And you can also search for local help in your area. And then there are free presentations. So there's webinars only, so you don't need a smart device and internet to join. And you can register through the Be Connected site for these webinars, so they would tell you about it. So that's Be Connected. So this is what I've been through. This is Be Connected. So basically you need a computer, tablet or smartphone and the internet. And then you can also email them if you want help. And I told you about the topics and finding organizations. And then the next steps, I told you I'd give you Chris's details after the presentation, and here it is. So you can email her for a PDF of this presentation, or you can call us with any questions. So that's it.